'Tis a dark time for the Doran'Por sept. Our sept world is lost, and Yun Young has gone missing. There is nothing left for us here in Doran'Por. We must head out in search of a new sector. Once we have found a new sept world to call our own and rebuilt what we have lost, I, Aloyanoi, reinstated commander of the Doran'Por defense fleet, shall return to Doran'Por sector and restore it to its former glory. Preparations for our voyage are almost complete. All that remains is the final supply train to reach the main fleet.
Oh, Aloyanoi, this is the Eldi Vesa. We're preparing to navigate past the asteroid field near Kalous.
Transmission received, Elivesa. Be on your guard. The pirates are known for using the belt as a staging ground for surprise assaults. We cannot afford to lose any of those supply ships.
You have your orders, Corsair. Those supply ships must not reach their destination. Do this, and you may keep whatever spoils you find, and the craft world shall compensate you for any damages.
The LD Vesa advanced forward to take point for the two supply squadrons as they entered into the gravity well of the planet Kalous. Not willing to take any chances, the LD Vesa then deployed fighters to provide screening for the two squadrons.
Moon Raider reporting! Disengaging stealth mode and moving into attack.
As suspected, the Eldar did have a raiding party lying in wait. The Moon Raider set up into an attack position and launched torpedoes. It then fired its lances but was out of range. Their turn ended with the Eldar torpedoes making contact with Alpha Squadron. The fighters managed to destroy one of them, but the rest made it through. Alpha Squadron braced for impact, but it was not enough. Our transport was lost. With the Eldar having revealed themselves, the Eldivesa took initiative, locking onto the enemy cruiser, and closed in with Alpha and Beta Squadron following behind. The Eldivesa, being the only ship in range, fired its weapons into the Eldar cruiser. Despite locking on to the ship's signal, they were only able to hit the ship once due to its hollow fields. The Eldivesa then fired its torpedoes at the enemy vessel. Two managed to make impact, but it was only an illusion created by the ship's hollow fields.
Ship communications intercepted! All bomber clusters, attack!
The Eldar's nearby bomber cluster dropped out of stealth mode, but because the LD Vesa transmitted orders to lock on, another cluster also became aware of our position and set up to attack as well. The Eldar vessel tried to reload their ordnance but failed. They then cut across the supply train's trajectory, using the gravitational pull of the planet to bring themselves into firing position again, but they were out of range to fire their lances. The turn then ended with the Eldar bomber clusters closing in on the supply train. The Moon Raider then fell back to try to avoid getting attacked again. The LD Vesa tried to reload its ordnance, but it failed, and so the fleet continued to advance forward, but was out of range to do anything else. The Moon Raider reloaded its ordnance and then got right on top of the LD Vesa. Seeing that the supply ships were more important, the cruiser fired its lances at Alpha Squadron, hitting 5 times. Although the ships managed to brace for impact, it wasn't enough, and the squadron was lost. The Eldar turn ended with the torpedoes being launched and hitting the LD Vesa. The ship took one hit, but was able to brace for impact, while the remaining torpedoes moved past the ship and right into the Beta Squadron's path. The Eldar bombers then closed in with one cluster, getting dangerously close to the Beta Squadron, while the Moon Raider again retreated for the time being. The LD Vesa advanced forward, while Beta Squadron trailed behind so it could avoid making contact with the Eldar torpedoes. The fighters originally screening the squadron broke off to serve as an advanced guard for the squadron. The LD Vesa attacked the Eldar cruiser. The ship's holofield deflected the attacks, while Beta Squadron attacked the incoming cluster of bombers, but missed. The turn ended with the Tau fighters eliminating the bomber cluster, while the remaining Eldar torpedoes moved past Beta Squadron. The Eldar's remaining bombers then advanced forward. The Moon Raider closed on the Eldivessa, but was crippled as it passed by the explosions from Eldivessa's last attack. The Moon Raider then fired its lances at the Eldivessa, causing 1 point of damage. The turn ended with the Moon Raider launching torpedoes, but they were destroyed by the screening explosions before they could hit the Eldivessa, while the Eldar bombers closed in. The fleet moved forward, trying to get the rest of the supply train out of the system. The Eldivessa fired its battery at the Moon Raider and caused a critical hit.
This is the Moon Raider! The main sail has been shredded! We can no longer rapidly disengage!
The Eldivessa then finished off the Moon Raider with its lances, turning it into a drifting hulk. The turn ended with the Eldar bombers getting into attack position. The Eldar bombers, knowing they were their last shot at stopping our supply train, attacked Beta Squadron. The squad braced for impact, but one of the vessels was lost. This was it. Our last-ditch effort against the Eldar. The Eldivessa reloaded its ordnance and launched fighters. The fighters moved in on the Eldar bombers. One cluster managed to take out one of the bombers, but the last Eldar bomber moved in on Beta Squadron, but thankfully the ship's turrets took it out in time.
Ololoyunoi. Eldar threat neutralized, but we have saved only one transport.
That is unfortunate. Now we lack the supplies we need to start our exploration. We must set our timetable back again.
Mission was successful, but barely. I hope this was worth the price we paid.
Energy spike detected. Something is closing in.
Attention, unidentified vessel. You are trespassing in Magi Dynasty territory. Leave now or you will be destroyed.
Your territory. The Tau Empire have lived here for generations. You have no right.
Your claim to this sector is irrelevant. The Magi Dynasty has ruled this sector for aeons. If you infringe on our space, you will be destroyed. But we are not without honor. As stated in our galactic laws, we shall offer you 3 standard solar cycles to leave this sector. Failure to comply will result in your extermination.
Ololoyunoi. What are your orders?
We shall not be intimidated by idle threats, for we are Tau.
Then I suggest you listen to what I have to offer, O Yanoi, for you don't have much time to prepare.
Warp generator back online. Master, what is our destination? Doran'Por!